Business Quarter, a premier shopping destination. Discover style, adventure, and endless energy. Everything you're looking for is here.
Can't beat a hollow warning.
What disaster supplies should you buy?
Don't know the escape route?
Don't panic!
The answer's here. Bang nose.
Huh?
Bang nose. Bang blue nose.
When I was 15, the thought of an apocalypse never troubled me. The only thing I couldn't give up, even in the face of the world's end, was the sunset on that beach. Watching the sun gently slide into the water's embrace, or fireworks dancing on the canvas of the night sky. Even if tomorrow weren't better, it wouldn't be worse, I thought. When you're reading this letter, I imagine much has changed. Whether it's yourself or the world.
It's good to see you again. You too, managers.
You two seem to be in a good mood. I guess the seminar preparation went well?
Thanks to everyone on 6th Street. They not only signed up for the seminar, they also helped spread the word to other districts.
Zhu Yuan, I heard you'll be up on stage with the inspector answering questions from citizens. Don't worry, I'll bombard you with tons of questions so you won't feel left out.
Come on. Go easy on me.
You don't know, do you? Zhu gets super nervous in situations like this. She drank 3 pots of tea just to avoid nervously coughing up there.
Sorry to interrupt, but I have something to report. We've analyzed and located the exact coordinates of the places Maroon previously identified inside the Hollow. Please take a look at this.
Thanks.
I was also just informed that Inspector Bringer is on his way, and the media is waiting to get some pictures.
Looks like we should go meet him. We'll investigate these locations in a couple of days. Huh? Wait, there's something funny about these coordinates.
Something funny? What are you seeing?
Is something wrong?
Sorry, you two, but something is weird about this report. I need to talk to Zhu for a moment, if you'll excuse us. You can go on in. That officer mentioned Maroon. That's the guy who was causing trouble with the EMP emitter, right? Is something going wrong with the case? I've got a bad feeling about this. Let's try to get close enough to eavesdrop on their conversation.
Those coordinates are the spots Maroon's gang scouted some time ago, right? What do you think is off about them?
You remember the monster they found in that square a while back?
Of course, the remains are scheduled to be recovered this afternoon. But wait, what about it? You think these two cases are connected?
Perhaps. I just realized every location Maroon pointed out lies on the route the evidence carrier is taking.
What?
The EMP emitter Maroon used had been modified to bypass vehicle security systems. When used correctly, it can unlock car doors without damaging the electronics. Maroon said his crew procured specialized containers for preserving etheric material. We assumed they were targeting vehicles transporting valuable ether resources for large companies. But here's the thing. Public Security's evidence carrier is the same kind of vehicle.
Meaning, the evidence carrier could be in danger. Where is it now?
Let me see. Right here. There's a slight delay in the surveillance signal, but the carrier seems headed towards its destination right now. But according to the record, it stopped for about 10 minutes somewhere in the Hollow, just 15 minutes ago.
10 minutes might not seem like much, but if someone's lying in wait with an EMP emitter, it'd be enough for them to snatch the evidence. We need to report this, right now. I'll call it in.
Wait a second. The carrier might have paused in the Hollow due to changes in Hollow structure or some other reason. We don't have solid proof yet of an attack on the carrier. Even if we report our suspicions, they won't immediately send someone. They'd follow protocol and do a remote analysis first.
You're right. And if they do that, it could already be too late.
Not only that, I'm worried about something else. The evidence recovery schedule was only decided recently, and the route inside the Hollow is top secret. But according to Maroon, his gang had been scouting those locations for a while now.
Meaning, there might be a mole in public security.
Exactly. If we report our suspicions now, we might tip them off. I'd rather head into the Hollow myself.
That's a huge risk. You know that's against policy. They could take action against us.
It's urgent. We don't have time to argue. We spent a long time preparing for today's seminar. With the media gathered like this, it's a rare opportunity for you to showcase your knowledge in front of the inspector. You should stay here. We're partners. You can trust me to bring back the evidence safe and sound. You have my word.
Inspector Bringer's car has arrived.
The inspector is already here. We don't have time to hesitate. I need to get going. I'll leave the seminar to you.
Worshipping an undeserving deity is sycophancy. Failure to act when action is needed shows a lack of courage.
Huh?
You said it yourself. An officer needs to be sure they're doing the right thing. I became an officer because of Inspector Bringer, but not for praise or his approval. I want to do for others what he did for me back then. I want to be someone who protects people.
So, you're going to...
I'm going with you. That monster in the Hollow is anything but ordinary. We have to protect the evidence. Besides, if the Inspector really is the same as he was back then, I'm sure he'll support our choice.
We can't just sit back and do nothing while the remains are in danger.
Just like last time, we should try and help them any way we can.
Judging by our predictions, they probably have the evidence by now. Any ideas on how we're gonna get it back?
Here's what I'm thinking. To avoid raising suspicion, the suspects probably didn't damage the carrier's electronic systems. If that is indeed the case, we can check its driving record to pinpoint where exactly it stopped within the Hollow. They're bound to have left some traces behind. The remains are bulky, so they can't move very quickly. Therefore, we can figure out where they went.
Makes sense. Let's find the evidence carrier and see if our suspicions are right. I picked up the carrier's signal. Let's go. Juyuan and Qingyi are heading out to find the evidence carrier first.
Fairy, can you try to find the carrier?
Affirmative. Attempting to locate the evidence carrier.
We need to help Juyuan and Qingyi reach the evidence carrier quickly. I'm counting on you to plan a route.
Can you detect the signal from the evidence carrier?
Yes, the target is nearby. For some reason, the signal in the Hollow is particularly strong today.
That should be a good thing, right?
The evidence carrier is up ahead.
Qingyi, we should head over there now. Yes, finally! The carrier! Let's check on its condition.
It looks fine on the outside. No signs of damage or being tampered with. Let's check inside.
We're doing this to protect the evidence, but messing with the carrier without permission will definitely require writing up a report. And probably a pay cut, too. Well, let's forget all that for now. Qingyi, help me unlock it. Huh? The evidence crate is still here. And the seal is untouched.
Comparing the seal with the one in the photo, the angle is off by approximately 3 degrees, and the etheric matter feels totally different from what I sensed at the square.
So, they really did get a hold of the evidence. They were gonna trick Hand by not leaving any trace. They went through all this trouble to make it seem like it was still there.
That monster must be hiding some serious secrets. Juyuan, watch out!
with the consequences of assaulting officers?
Take your breath. We're dealing with a group of desperados. They never planned on leaving us alive. With pleasure. Following orders.
You're under arrest!
Out of my way! Move it!
Freeze! Stop resisting.
We've been surrounded. Stay calm.
They sure have some firepower. How many members did they deploy to deal with us? There's an ambush here, too! This way, we'll run out of ammo! Locking in.
This isn't good. Jiyuan and Qingyi are stuck in the building and surrounded by enemies.
Do something, Fairy. We have to get them out.
Master, I've detected several unstable spatial fissures near the officer's location. Such spatial rifts are challenging to label in standard Carrot data, but if utilized, they could help the target evacuate from their current location.
Fairy may be able to locate the spatial rifts, but how do we tell Jiyuan and Qingyi where to go?
I can safely tap into the officer's intercom within the hollow, Second Assistant.
But if we connect to their intercom, won't we expose ourselves?
If it doesn't expose our exact identity, I think it's worth the risk if it saves lives.
Question. Is the current objective to assist the two officers in leaving the current area, or rescue the two officers who are trapped?
Aren't those the same thing?
Negative. Remote communication has an 87.1% chance of successfully guiding the officers out of their current area. But due to the significant disparity in forces and the limitations of long-range communication, I cannot swiftly assess the target's surrounding environment. The risk of failure will rapidly mount.
So you're saying, to keep them safe, Wise has to personally guide them as a proxy?
Affirmative. However, appearing in front of public security may bring major risks.
What a pain. If they weren't public security officers, we wouldn't even hesitate.
We shouldn't hesitate. Zhu Yuan and Qingyi are good people. Despite the risks, I'll regret it forever if I choose to do nothing.
Wise.
And on the bright side, if we work together, we might be able to recover the stolen remains.
Affirmative. Master's assumption is reasonable.
Well then, let's go save them. This isn't good. They've totally surrounded us. Unless we can somehow distract them, we're stuck here. If we can't think of a way out, I'll go distract them so you have a chance to get away.
What? What are you talking about?
It was me who insisted we investigate inside the hollow. You wouldn't even be in danger right now if it weren't for me. Besides, I'm not human. I'll be fine even if my body gets destroyed. But you don't have that luxury.
Hold up. I'm your captain, right? If someone has to take responsibility for this mess, it should be me. Besides, your physical abilities are much better than mine. If one of us has to make a run for it, you'd have a much better chance at surviving.
Now's not the time to argue.
Exactly. Now's not the time to argue.
Who's there?
Wait, it's coming from the intercom. Someone hacked into our encrypted frequency. But how?
Instead of arguing about who should be the bait, How about I offer a solution that works for you both?
Who are you? Why should we trust you?
I can't convince you to trust me. I'm a proxy. Not exactly someone who should normally be talking to you. But, while I may be a proxy, I have a conscience. I can't turn a blind eye while you're in danger.
A proxy?
Alright, so what's the plan?
I'll create an opportunity for you. Now, follow my instructions.
But what about the enemy?
Leave it to me. Now, go!
They're getting away!
What now?
Straight ahead. Jump into the fissure.
The fissure!
What? A spatial fissure! After them! There they are!
They're chasing us!
There's another fissure straight ahead.
They're closing in. They'll catch us at this rate.
I have a plan. It might be risky, but I'm sure you can do it.
Hurry up!
We're saved.
Well, hero, now that you've saved us, do you plan on making an appearance?
Sure. We can finally talk now.
You're a Bangbu from Belobog. Wait, no. There's no way an ordinary Bangbu would be as capable as you, let alone hack into our intercom. So, who are you exactly?
Qingyi, have you heard the rumors about a legendary proxy who doesn't enter the hollows themselves, but manages real-time communication from the outside?
Phaethon.
That's me. I'm Phaethon.
So you were already watching us when we received the report from Belobog.
Yeah. I was helping Belobog Industries retrieve something lost. But I ended up running into that monster deep in the hollow. As you've already guessed, I think there's something unusual about that monster too. There's some kind of conspiracy behind it, and it's connected to what I've been chasing.
In other words, you're helping us so Hand gets the evidence and can uncover the truth about the monster.
Exactly. And it's still not too late to get the evidence back.
According to page 173 of the Public Security Officer's Manual, in urgent situations, officers have the right to recruit assistants without verifying their identities.
So you're suggesting...
We share a common goal. Let's work together and get that evidence.
Deal. Now's not the time for more questions. We accept your assistance, Phaethon. But as you've seen, the enemy is well prepared and has the advantage in numbers.
Don't worry, leave that to me. Since we lack manpower, we'll use the hollow against them. That's my specialty.
Don't even try it! You're surrounded! Yeah! Yes! Yeah!
You red-handed.
We've arrived at the evidence carrier area. Loading environment data.
Wise, let's investigate the area thoroughly. So, the truth is revealed.
The culprit is hiding up ahead.
Out of my way! Oh, rats! It's Puffsec! Why are they here?
This is called striking when the enemy is unprepared.
I'll take you. Move it! Move it! Out of my way!
You're under arrest! Look, they're carrying an etheric matter container. Do you think this is really the stolen evidence?
Yeah, no doubt about it. Even with it sealed, its aura gives me the creeps.
Yes! Fantastic! We finally got the evidence back.
The assailants that blocked our path earlier likely haven't figured out we've outmaneuvered them and retaken the evidence. At this point, all we need to do is get out of the hollow and we're safe.
There's an exit nearby. I'll take you there.
The exit is just up ahead.
If you two aren't in a hurry to arrest me today, I suppose we'll go our separate ways here.
Don't worry, I don't want to burn any bridges. It's bad karma. Besides, I've always thought indiscriminately arresting proxies isn't very fair. Circumstances aren't always the same for everyone.
Qingyi, we're officers. Should you really be saying that? Anyway, thanks for your help, Phaethon.
I should thank you, too, for uncovering the threat to the evidence vehicle and fearlessly going into the hollow to protect it. Goodbye, officers. Hopefully our next meeting won't be quite so tense.
Now that Phaethon's gone, let's hurry up and get this evidence out of here.
Alright, let's go. Wait a minute. Phaethon thanked us for uncovering the threat and fearlessly going into the hollow to protect it. Doesn't that sound suspicious to you?
Suspicious? Right. Logically speaking, while monitoring the evidence carrier, Phaethon would have realized the evidence had been switched and upon seeing us assumed we were there to investigate. But it sounded like Phaethon knew what happened outside the hollow too.
How unexpected. It seems Phaethon attended the seminar today.
Ah, there you are. Are you free today? Want to come with me to the public security precinct at Lumina Square?
Huh? Public security again?
Actually, I heard Jiyuan and Shingi will be heading back to their own branch today. It's probably best not to run into them again inside the hollows. But outside the hollows, it might be quite a while before we see them again.
You're right. We should at least get their contact information.
I was thinking, how about we give them a gift, too? Like a collector's edition of that popular PubSec movie, Mission Unthinkable.
That's the one where the protagonist goes against his superior and chooses to protect the citizens, right? That was a good movie.
They're gonna be leaving soon. Let's get going.
Oh, we've got everything packed. Let's get it in the car.
Phew, we made it just in time.
Hey there, managers. What brings you here?
We heard you're heading back to your own branch, so we wanted to say goodbye.
We haven't known each other for long, but we've had quite a memorable time together, right?
But, Zhu Yuan, Weren't you supposed to be interviewed on stage for the seminar? Why did that officer with glasses go up instead? Belle was really looking forward to asking you questions, but you weren't there.
I'm sorry, but we got assigned to a tricky case that day. I can't disclose the details, but it went well. Largely due to the clues you provided about the 6th Street EMP case.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
It's not often you get to meet new people, so we brought you something to remember us by. A movie about a public security officer.
We appreciate it, but it's against regulations for officers to accept gifts from citizens. However, could I buy the video as a customer of Random Play?
Of course. We'd be delighted to have you as a customer.
They're getting ready to leave, so how about we check out the neighborhood and finally grab that meal we've been meaning to have?
I never expected our time at the Lumina Branch to be so eventful.
Things turned out okay. The seminar settled, case cracked, evidence secure. It's just a shame. The reports we have to write are gonna be lame.
Is that supposed to be a poem? Excuse me, someone's calling me. Hey, you've got time to chat during the day? Well, this is a rarity.
Hello. I'm looking over our graduation album.
You're flipping through our graduation album? Now? This isn't another one of your weird exercises, is it?
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to remember all of the names of our old classmates by looking at these photos. By the way, do you still remember the graduation message you wrote for me? May you become the pursuant of true justice, the sharp blade of the law slicing through the wickedness of the night sky.
Oh, all right. Yet there's no need to shout. Someone might hear you.
My apologies. It's just, this message really means a lot to me. How does the true justice mentioned in your message differ from regular justice? Is it comparable to the difference between an actual melon and a melon-flavored lollipop? Many people say they taste pretty much the same. But even though the melons I buy are hardly ever sweet, I still prefer the taste of real melons. Just like your pursuit of true justice. A real melon will always be a real melon. That can never be imitated.
Are those words of encouragement? Well, thanks. Wait, how does a member of HAND like you know that I've been reprimanded by the precinct?
Because the case of the unidentified monster discovered by Belobog Industries has been transferred to Section 6. My intelligence officer pointed out that we might need you to come in and provide some more detailed intel.
So, that thing's in your custody? Are you telling me there's something wrong with the evidence?
That's the reason why I'm calling you. We found pieces of what resembles a mask within the monster's remains, and we managed to extract human DNA from it.
Does this mean you figured out the origin of the monster?
Unfortunately, no. Apart from determining the deceased as a male from the DNA, we compared it with DNA records of missing persons and criminals throughout the city, but found no matches. He may have been someone from outside the city with no known identity. But what do you think?
Since Maroon risked going into the Hollow to get it, there must be some secret on the deceased's body. I wouldn't think he's a nobody.
I agree. But as of now, we're still missing the key to this puzzle.
Thanks for the intel, Miyabi. Let's catch up in a few days.
Mm-hmm. See you.
Sorry for keeping you waiting.
Judging from the conversation, I'm guessing there's some progress with the evidence over at HAND?
Seems so. They've made an important discovery, but that's only created more questions. Jump in, Qingyi. Let's talk more on the way.
All right, let's go.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. Perlman.
Attorneys, always running so slowly. You're the ones who suggested we meet. Do you have any idea how long I've been waiting? Huh? Wait, it's you! Sarah! You've got some nerve to show your face after the trouble you caused!
Come now, Mr. Perlman. It was your idea to deal with the residents in the blast zone. Not to mention the fact your technical advisor and personal secretary, Sarah, never existed in the first place. Well then, there's no need to grit your teeth. I'm actually here to discuss business with you. Please confess to all your crimes in court, and we'll make sure you get the best treatment in prison.
You and that bastard behind you are the ones who convinced me to carry out the blast in the first place. And now you want me to take all the blame. That's quite the scheme. I hear recently, Belobog Industries stumbled upon a monster in that plaza inside the Hollow, and the evidence collected from the creature's remains was almost stolen. Honestly, I've been wondering. The plaza isn't along the subway route, yet your plan included research of it and explosives for it. Your real goal is to retrieve the evidence, isn't it? I wonder what would happen if I brought this up in court.
I'm sure the judge wouldn't entertain such baseless fantasies, Mr. Perlman.
Baseless fantasies, you say? Huh. Let's get real, then. What if I told you I have proof of your involvement in the Vision case, along with that of the person behind you? Definitive proof.
Hey, you heard what Perlman just said, right? I can't stand clingy men, but I must say, that's quite the ace up his sleeve.
Sounds like you're enjoying this situation.
How could that be? I'm genuinely concerned about our partnership. So what's your plan now? Will you agree to his terms?
I'll handle it.
I've been going over last month's accounts for the Cunning Hares. It's better than before, but we're still in the red.
I was under the impression Nicole is always talking about reducing expenses.
Yes. She says she wants to cut back on expenses, and she's very disciplined. Since she's mentioned it, she won't stop talking about it.
Do you need some advice on how to improve your business? Seems like you could really use the help.
It's okay. I trust Nicole. Under her management, the Cunning Hares are going to turn a profit one day. The Darkest Tower is just before the dawn. That's what I think anyway. Thanks for worrying about us, though. Contact me if there's anything I can do to help you. Wise, you're back. I've already set up the TV to record. You don't have anything coming up for the next 2 days, do you?
Recording? What's got you so excited?
Don't give me that. Surely you haven't forgotten what day's coming up?
Thanks for the reminder. You mean Nicole's lawsuit, right?
Exactly. The Vision demolition case begins proceedings in a couple of days. Our old buddy Nicole is going to be on TV representing the Canvas Street residents in court. We can take a little credit for ourselves for helping to expose Vision and its conspiracy. I think it's worth putting the trial on tape.
You're thinking we could sell Nicole a copy of the tape, aren't you?
Guilty as charged. Redo TV is streaming it right now. If you're not doing anything, come watch it with me.
Welcome to this special preview of the Vision demolition case. I'm reporting to you live from the helicopter pad atop Janus Quarters Security Bureau. In a few moments, Charles Perlman, the accused, the cunning hares representing the citizenry, and others involved in the case, will, as is typical, travel to the new Eridu Supreme Court to await trial via the Special Court of Law airship. The court proceedings will be streamed in full, and citizens are encouraged to follow the proceedings from home.
Nicole, the airship is almost here, and you still haven't finished packing.
And on that note, Nicole, do you really need to pack so many things for court?
What do you know? The whole city's following this case. In other words, it's a chance for us to make a name for ourselves. So, of course, I want to make sure I'm putting my best and prettiest face forward. I'm not kidding. I even printed off some flyers about us to pass around to potential clients out in the gallery.
Nicole, that's your phone. Sounds like a message.
Thank you.
Huh? Nicole, what's wrong?
Nothing.
Don't tell me. It's another deck collection message from one of our loan sharks.
Nuh-uh. Put a sock in it, Nekomata. We don't owe anybody any money these days. Except for Phaethon. And those other 5 loan sharks.
Why are there more debts than last month?
Nicole, what's going on? Who's that message from just now?
What's going on? Who is that? So many messages. And they're all blank?
Ugh, I can't take it anymore.
Which are all likely to be at the center of debate during the trial. Next, we have a special guest.
I thought Perlman's crimes were so outrageous that the trial would be a cakewalk. I never thought they would have to debate over every single detail. No wonder Nicole's been so worried about this case.
Phaethon!
Hello there, Proxies. Hey, Nicole, Ambi. What are you two doing here? Nicole, shouldn't you be on your way to catch that airship right now?
That was the plan, but I think there's something I need to discuss with you first, or else I'll be distracted in court.
What's going on? What do you want to talk about?
Phaethon, remember how you asked me a while back to help you track down the hacker Rain? And decrypt the Belobog Heavy Industries memory unit?
Hang on. Are you telling me your conscience has finally overcome you, and you're here to tell us that you two aren't as close as you claimed?
Of course not! You can doubt anything about me, but not my connections. Even if Rain is the hottest new thing on internet, she will still back me up. It's just some weird stuff's been happening to her recently.
I smell a conspiracy.
I can't say right now whether or not it's a conspiracy. Basically, it's just this. Lots of us who are close with Rain, including me, get messages from her every now and then. But they're all blank. At first, we didn't think anything of it. But then it continued for a couple weeks. And worse, apart from these messages, it's like she's disappeared into thin air. And it feels like things are getting worse. She used to send one every few days, max. But she's already sent 5 or 6 this morning.
Huh. That does sound strange.
Fairy, can you take a look at these messages from Rain and determine whether they really are blank?
Of course, Master. Master, analysis confirms these messages contain absolutely no additional content at all. However, the sender's location is not encrypted. After analysis, the coordinates show the messages were sent near the Ballet Twins buildings.
Hold on. Did you say the Ballet Twins?
What's wrong, Nicole? You've gone completely pale. Is there something wrong with that building?
You must not care much for urban legends, Proxy. The Ballet Twins are a set of 2 towers, and lately, there have been popular rumors of paranormal events happening there. People say that there's...
Quit it, Ambi! Enough! Anyways, fact of the matter is, those 2 towers were swallowed up by a hollow years ago. Ordinary people can't transmit data in and out of the hollows like you two. So how could Rain's messages be coming from there?
Based on her capabilities, I don't think Fairy would be mistaken. So, Wise, seeing as how we're in a hurry to find Rain, and since Nicole is so upset by this, what do you say we go over to the Ballet Twins ourselves to take a look?
Oh. Are you sure you want to go investigate?
Oh? Are you scared, Wise? And to think after I let you watch all those thrillers with me. Looks like it was no use. Nicole, we'll go check on Rain's location, but we'll likely end up in a hollow. Can you lend us Anby and the others?
Of course. It's not like I'll need them in court anyway. Oh yeah, this is for you. It might come in handy.
Hang on, Nicole. The girl carrying the backpack? That's Rain?
Huh? Is something wrong?
I've seen her. She often comes to our store. Huh. You really can't judge a book by its cover.
If you want to talk about hidden identities, doesn't Faith then use the video store the same way? Anyway, I'll leave Rain to you because I've got a blimp to catch.
Proxy, I'll take Billy and Nekomata with me. Meet us later near the Ballet Twins. Goodbye.
We made it. But where are the ballet twins?
Just across the river inside the hollow.
Did that hacker's message really come from the hollow? Wait! Look above the hollow!
That's the top of the ballet twins. So that's it. I'd heard the companion hollow had shrunk recently. And that's left the top of the building exposed.
So that means Nicole got that bizarro message from there, right?
Even if that's true, what was Rain doing in a place like that? Okay, team, first, let's think of a way we can get ourselves up there. We're here.
The ballet twins.
Ooh. Impressive. This place is cold, huh?
Yeah, it may look all glitzy. He doesn't feel right.
Be careful, everyone. This thick fog in here, it may hold danger.
Ew, that almost made me jump.
I don't think we should stick around here. Let's hurry up and find her.
Moving up.
Let's switch, Ambi.
No problem.
Standing by.
Follow me. We'll take the elevator up.
Let's go, Proxy! Something's here!
What is it?
It's fine. Just some normal ethereals.
How frustrating. He was clearly laughing at us.
But I don't have a comeback.
Don't dwell on that. Let's get rid of these ethereals first.
A shadow just flashed by!
Did it go upstairs?
After it. You can't escape.
Don't move!
your command. Eliminating target.
Wanna try my massage?
Move over! Time for the real stuff! It's showtime!
Let's take this way back.
There's ethereals here too!
The ballet twins were locked to the hollow ages ago. Looks like they've been reduced to an ethereal lair.
I can't believe there's ethereals living better than us! I'd love to have Nicole come and see this.
From what I know of Nicole, she'd never come here.
We can take the elevator.
You're right. Manager, where are we going now?
This is as high as the elevator can take us. There's a fissure in the lobby that leads upwards. But it looks like we'll have to take a detour.
It's my turn!
Are you sure we haven't taken this route before?
The corridor does look very similar.
It reminds me of this crime film. The culprit took advantage of similar circumstances to commit murders.
Keep it up. We're almost there.
Right now. This place twists and turns like a maze. Plus it's cold and damp. Way worse than all the other hollows. Oh, I hope the kneecaps I just replaced don't rust.
I hope you didn't get cheap parts, Billy. That's why I stay away from budget restaurants and save my stomach the hassle.
What's wrong, Envy?
Ever since we set foot in here, I feel like someone or something has been watching us.
Same! I got goosebumps as soon as we got here. And I keep feeling something slithering around down by our feet. I just felt it again!
Hey, watch the tails!
Oh, my bad. Hey, manager, couldn't you tell what was going on in the surrounding area and other hollows? Can you see anything now?
Sorry, it's a little hard to do now. Not only is this building full of fissures, the hollow data is outdated. We'll need to collect some new data as we explore.
Hang on. What's moving over there? Ethereals. Take them out.
Where the heck did these pests come from?
They're just fighting one. All these ethereals are making me feel kind of sick.
Starlight, shine bright! Ah! Stand still!
Oh, care for the intro. Lucky you, you're next!
Warning.
You rang?
No problem.
Neutralize.
Don't worry, it's gonna hurt a lot.
Starlight, never...
We did it.
Anby, what you felt. That was the ethereals, right?
Not sure. Was it?
So, manager, where should we go from here?
Hang on, let me check.
Yeah, officers, I thought that was gonna take my nose off.
Are those scissors?
Who's there?
very skilled. It's no wonder you're able to walk around the building unhindered. But please, stop there.
A wolf siren?
The Ballet Twins are private property and are currently closed to visitors. I will allow you 30 seconds to explain your presence before I decide whether or not... In short, this place is not currently open to the public, and I'm sure I have stressed. Both the floors and one's weapon should be kept in pristine condition, have I not?
Sorry, Mr. Lycon. I'm really sorry.
So tired.
Ellen, stay on task. Professionalism.
Coming.
Corin? Is that you?
Huh? Oh, Miss Nakamata! And the investigator!
Corin, do you know them?
Yes, Mr. Lycon. They're the nice people who helped me out of the hollow that time.
I see. Rena, for now, you may stand down.
As you wish.
When did you...
You're quite a perceptive young lady. You almost saw me.
She means you were way off, way off, way off.
If you aren't mere trespassers, that makes things easier. Allow me to introduce ourselves. We are Victoria Housekeeping.
Victoria Housekeeping. Never heard of you.
Hey, Ambi. Before I met Corin, I never heard of them either. But you're being so blunt. You'll embarrass them.
What a considerate young lady. But there's no need. Victoria Housekeeping primarily serves a small number of high net worth individuals in New Eridu, and does not aim for popularity amongst the general public.
I feel like we're being looked down on. But I can't think of a comeback.
Everyone, please allow me to apologize on behalf of my companions. I am the head of Victoria Housekeeping, Von Lycon. We have been employed by the owners of the Ballet Twins to provide maintenance services here today.
The owners? But I heard the Ballet brothers who built them went bankrupt ages ago.
You are correct. The Ballet Twins are indeed in a long-term state of foreclosure. The Lemnian Hollow's activity has waned as of late, and the city administration is interested in eliminating this sub-hollow here. My employer expects the building to appreciate in value, which is why he put down a deposit.
Investing in buildings inside a hollow. Is that how rich people think? Well, whatever they're thinking. Thanks to that guy, we got to see Corin again.
Miss Nakamata, investigator. I'm glad to see you again, too. But what are you doing here? This is the Master's property. The association shouldn't have any missions here.
Well, you see...
Corin, the answer's obvious, isn't it? But forget that for now. Do you have anything I can use to kill time? My phone died.
I don't think I have. Wait, Ellen, you said the answer is obvious. You mean...
She means that our guests aren't really investigators.
Huh? Not investigators?
I'm guessing, other than Corin, they've all figured out something is up.
There is no need to be so wary. Victoria Housekeeping is duty-bound to only our employers. We have no interest in unauthorized personnel within the Hollows, and not to mention, you helped Corin. Moving forward, if you are willing to be truthful with us, we will do our utmost to assist.
Well, keeping up the pretense was a real headache anyway. I'm actually a proxy.
Well, I didn't expect you to be the legendary proxy Phaethon. And you're here to look for a missing friend.
Lycon, have you seen anything? Any clues in the building?
As much as we'd like to help you, the official carrot provided to us is outdated and is unable to give us an accurate picture of what's going on inside the building.
Psst, sorry to interrupt, but we've got a tricky situation right now. Nicole just called. She says she didn't realize until she got to the landing pad that all members of the Cunning Hares were registered to take the stand. The court requires Billy and the others to attend.
So, we gotta take the airship too? But what about helping the manager look for Rain?
I apologize for eavesdropping, but I have a proposition. What if the proxy works with us? The proxy is looking for someone, and our obsolete holodata is hindering our work. I believe it would be to our mutual benefit to work together.
Are you certain an outsider like me would be welcome in your master's building?
You needn't worry. Master has entrusted us with all building-related matters during its maintenance. In any case, considering Phaethon's reputation, I'm certain our master would be pleased to make your acquaintance. For now, however, getting your friends out of the Hollow seems to be the more pressing matter. We can head further into the building together after you finish your business.
Hey, Wise. How's it going? Have you met up with Victoria Housekeeping yet?
Don't worry. I met up with everyone, and even fixed up Eos.
I'm a little jealous you got to chat with them. Okay, all jokes aside, we need to find Rain. Hurry back so we can get ready to enter the Hollow.
Anvi and the others are so slow. If they mess up now, the media will sensationalize it.
Ah, they're coming out! They're coming out! Ladies and gentlemen, moments ago, the defendant in this case, Charles Perlman, arrived at the helipad escorted by authorities. Shockingly, despite the crimes he's being charged with, Perlman shows no signs of being worried. Fools. The real surprise is yet to come.
I accept your request. I'll put the instructions in your suitcase for the day you board. Open it 2 hours after takeoff. Do what the instructions say, and someone will help you get out of New Eridu.
Hey, where's my suit for court? Did the suitcase come?
It's right here.
Good, bring it over.
What are you so smug about? It's about to hit the fan, Perlman.
Hit the fan? Young lady, you've no idea how horrible this city can get.
Just you wait. Whatever tricks you have up your sleeve, I'll make sure you get what's coming to you.
Boss!
Great. You guys finally made it.
I'm beat. You're running for so long. How come you look fine, Billy?
The respiratory module I swapped out a few days ago has an anaerobic mode installed. It boosts energy efficiency during workouts. Oh no, I can't switch back to intake mode!
I told you not to use that cheap black market junk.
All right, cut it out. Does it really matter if Billy can't breathe? The airship is small anyway, and the air quality isn't great. What's wrong, Anby? Something bothering you?
I was just thinking. We left Faith into a group of strangers from a housekeeping company. Is that really okay?
Nekomata knew one of them, right? And besides, the ballet twins belongs to their master, so the proxy shouldn't be in any danger.
That's not it. I'm concerned once the proxy works with another squad, they'll notice a significant difference in the quality of service and won't want to work with us again.
Don't be silly, Anby. The Cunning Hares are first class, I'll have you know. Besides, we have a relationship with Phaethon. Those guys, they're completely new. Nothing to worry about.
Master Proxy, since your friend was most likely on the rooftop of Tower B, perhaps that should be our first destination?
That's fine with me, Lycon. Thank you for your help.
You are quite welcome. You are our most important guest, and your wish is our command. I do hope we can find Miss Rain soon, so you and your friends can rest easy.
Dear guide, would you be so kind as to look at this map of the Ballet Twins? As you can see, we are currently located at the entrance to Tower A. According to our carrot, we'll have to go through the central corridor between the two to get to the other building.
Affirmative. The information provided by the agent is accurate. This should be your target location.
I'll lead the way, everyone. Let's go.
We are at your command.
Don't worry, Cole. He's only giving you the room. He won't deduct your salary. Oh, that's not what I'm concerned about.
Master, please take the elevator ahead.
Why are the lights flickering?
The power must be unstable. You're in a hole after all.
Apologies.
Dance, dance! Let's not disappoint our customers!
Taking advantage.
Go play.
Back to normal. I'm okay. Thanks.
Hey, this is a rare opportunity. Why aren't you using one?
Good work. Why don't you and the others rest a bit while I calculate the next route? Is it just me, or have the lights been flickering a lot on our way over?
Oh, is that so?
It's happened a few times. Looks like the rumors might be true.
Huh? What rumors?
Oh, you haven't heard, Proxy?
Alan?
What? Was I not supposed to say anything? Boss's mission brief was so long I didn't read it. But whatever. Rena's here anyway. If the Proxy finds out anything, she'll take care of it.
Take care of it? What's that supposed to mean?
Ellen, Corin, keep talking like that and you're going to give people the wrong idea about Victoria housekeeping. Dear guide, allow me to clarify. Are you familiar with the supernatural rumors regarding the ballet twins?
I've heard it mentioned once or twice.
The story goes like this. When the ballet twins' buildings were swallowed up by the Hollow, a pair of famous dancers, two sisters, died here. Rumor has it that the sisters became the masters of the building and would warn visitors with flickering lights. Now, if those visitors still refuse to leave, the sisters cause a blackout and show up in the darkness to harvest the souls of their visitors. It's an old story, but recently someone claimed to have experienced some similar phenomena in the building. Our master believed letting the rumors spread would inevitably affect the value of the ballet twins. So we were commissioned to investigate the truth under the guise of maintaining the building.
So that's the real reason you're here.
Originally, we believed the rumors to be the fabrications of troublemakers, but at the very least, it appears power outages do indeed occur. But a power outage could pose a problem. Tower B's atrium is fitted with automated fire-resistant partitions. Power failure causes them to instantly close. Since finding Miss Rain is our priority, to avoid having our route cut off, we should speed things up.
In position.
I've detected an impassable area ahead.
What's up with this?
Let's go, Wise. It's up to us to get through here quickly.
The data's hidden around here somewhere. Let's move. Careful. Don't fall into the data abyss. Based on my experience, just follow the signposts. It's so hard to control this body. Let's start over.
Security console detected nearby.
Great. The console is just ahead.
Master, please be careful of roaming ethereals. connected to the console. Security systems have been successful.
Take cover. Can you see? Running through this.
The lights are flickering faster. Let's hurry, everyone.
Right. You can rely on us to protect you.
This way, please.
Mind your step now, dear. I'll do my best. Oh my, are you hurt?
We're almost there. The atrium is just ahead.
Not good. Unfortunately, we are a step too late. The automated partition has completely closed.
Oh no! We were so close to getting through!
Corin, it's a maid's duty to help our guests. You shouldn't look so upset.
Do we have any ideas on how to get this door open?
There may be a manual switch installed on the partition. One moment, please. Allow me to take a look.
No need to bother, Rena. It's pretty solid metal, but it shouldn't be a problem for me and Corin to make a hole.
It sounds straightforward, but isn't the building your employer's property? Would that really be okay?
Huh. I didn't expect you to be such a rule-abiding proxy. Master's concern was about the rumor. Besides, who's gonna find out?
Reminder, it would be prudent not to cause any structural damage. As the only structure connecting the two buildings, the atrium is in a highly unstable state due to the hollow. Any sizable blow could lead to localized structural changes.
After some investigating, I have located the switch on the other side of the corridor. It appears we currently lack the means to get through. I suggest we withdraw and take some time to rest. Victoria Housekeeping will investigate the cause of the blackout, and we will surely find a way through.
I'm ready to accompany you. I'll go where you go. It feels good here. Or rather, it feels good to be here with you. It's relaxing and quiet. If only I had a burger, it would be perfect. Oh, I was just thinking aloud. No need to go and find a burger shop. Let's just walk around, wherever you want to go. Be careful not to bump into others. Be careful not to bump into others. I'm ready to accompany you. I'll go where you go.
weakling. Fine. My blade is already sheathed.
Hard to practice.
Fine.
Ready.
It's over. Eradicate all evil.
Is it time to clock out?
Ready and waiting.
Only the brave will win. That's me! We fighting? Take me!
Hey, don't look down on me!
A mission? Take me along!